me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's giving very Angry Bird right now. If you want to know why, let's go. Okay, so if you saw Saturday's video, I mentioned that I was getting my eyebrows microbladed again. But by the time you guys saw that, I had already gotten it done. So I'm here to tell you how it is going right now, my experience, what I recommended, would I do it again, where I went, all that information. So if you are new here, I got my eyebrows microbladed for the first time 8 years ago when I was still living in New York. At the time, I got combination. I believe if you do not know what microblading is, it's basically a semi-permanent makeup that you can get done to your face, where if you don't have eyebrows, if you don't like the shape of your eyebrows, whatever it is, you can have them once you get it done. Think of a tattoo, but not as committed as a tattoo. I believe they say it only lasts for like 2 to 3 years. Now, yes, I did just say I got it done 8 years ago. I think I started telling y'all for the first time that I'm noticing the pigment is leaving more rapidly, and I am back at square one of having to map my eyebrows out myself, which I was tired of doing. That's the reason I got it done the first time for the first time last year, maybe 2024. So that's about 6 to 7 years that I got out of the first time around that I got it done. Now, they do say if you have a deeper complexion, your skin is more likely to take to the ink being placed on your face. And I cannot quite remember because it's been like 8 years, but usually you're supposed to get it done and then like 2 months later you go in for a touch-up. I do believe I went in for the touch-up as well. So it was really like 2 passes I had on my brows. Not everyone goes back for their touch-up, so that could also be a reason why it lasted me as long as it did. So I got combination brows again, and my combination was nano hair strokes in the front, ombre in the back. So you see how in the front it looks more like hair strokes, and then as you get towards the back, it's kind of like the ombre that we are used to seeing when you have makeup on. You can get nano, so like the hair strokes all throughout your brows if you want to. I think it's the same price as getting combination. And then if you get just straight ombre throughout your entire brow, I think that's a little bit less. But let me tell you about where I actually went and the names, the price, stuff like that. So to get it done was $620. I think when I got it done 8 years ago, it was somewhere around $450 after tip, like 500, something like that. But like, it's never been a cheap thing to get done. And with inflation, all that, like, I'm really not surprised that that is what the pretty much going price range is for that. I went to Brows by Van at Lennox Brow and Lash Bar in Atlanta. If you know where the Toast on Lennox complex is, that little shopping center is in the same place as that area. Now, I did tell you guys at the end of last year, I booked an appointment because I was just tired of filling in my brows, and I actually canceled that one because something just felt off, and I just felt like, again, I don't play with my face. I don't play with my face. So, you know, as I get older, like all that Botox filler stuff, like injecting stuff into my face, I fear I will not be playing with that because I don't play with my face. So something about it felt off, and it's my face, and it's something that's semi-permanent on my face. So I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and cancel the appointment. And at that time, I had already been thinking of Brows by Van or Trish. I was going back and forth between which one I wanted to go to, just because I do know people in real life who have gone to them. I've seen a lot of their work for years at this point, and it looks good. So I think that's another reason why. If you want to, you know, book someone for something, you're usually better off just going off with the original person that you wanted to. Because I feel like if you choose anyone else or somewhere else, something else, down the line, you're gonna feel like you settled. So I am happy that I canceled that appointment and I went with this one. So I got combination brows for $620 with Van at Lennox Brow and Lash Bar. I couldn't bring you in to actually show you me getting it done because they didn't allow phones during your procedure. I do believe I vlogged the first time that I got microblading done. So if you want to go back and see what the process looks like, that video is still up there. Baby, let me tell you about getting my brows microbladed. Now, yeah, I did mention that you're supposed to go back a couple months later to get a touch-up for it to really settle. If any ink comes out during your healing process the first time around, they can fix that. If you don't like the shape, anything like that, you go back for the touch-up, right? Will I go back for the touch-up? I don't know. I really don't know. When I got it done for the first time 8 years ago, I think I said the pain level was like a 3, 4. And I'm someone who I like to believe that I have a pretty high like pain tolerance. I've done the laser hair removal. I do full body waxes. I've done the microblading before and I rated it pretty low. It is 8 years later and your skin gets thinner as you get older, and I've already gone through 2 rounds of, having my brows microbladed. So I don't know if that's what it is, but when I tell you, oh, anything that could be squeezed while I was sitting on that table was squeezed. My butt, my toes, fingers. I was digging into my fingers. When I tell you, I felt every stroke that she placed on my, and mind you, she did the like hair strokes, I feel like throughout my entire brow. And then, because I feel like you can kind of see the hair strokes even where it's shaded. She did that. And then she did the shading on top of that. I felt every inch of it. I think it says on the website that it's a 90-minute process. I counted every single one of those minutes. And my mama didn't raise no punk, so I had to see it through, but I was definitely squirming the entire time I was on that table. I know she could tell. They did numb me before, as soon as I got there, they numbed me. And the numbing, I can't remember 8 years ago how numbing helped me back then, but I think, if I'm remembering correct, I think I said I didn't necessarily feel it as much. It did hurt in some instances. I know I remember that it did hurt, especially like when they're carving out the edge, like this edge of your brow and the front. I know I remember that hurting a little bit, but for the most part, the numbing cream helped, because I remember saying that for the most part, you can hear. And that's what made me squirmy 8 years ago. Like, you could hear the cuts and whatnot, the actual tool machine, you could hear that. And that's what I didn't like this time around. But this time, I felt it. I felt it and I was squirming. And she could tell, even though I didn't say anything, she could tell. So while she's working, she's going back and she's like numbing me to help with it. But baby, I would give that a 5, 6 as far as pain tolerance goes. Now, they said 90-minute appointment. My appointment started at 1:30. I left there around 3-ish something. So they're pretty spot on as far as timing goes. And it was worth it. It was worth it. She finally finished. She showed me what it looked like. And I said, wait a minute. Like, it's almost like all the pain that I just felt for the last 90 minutes evaporated from my body, because I'm looking at my eyebrows and hello. Okay, so I have one of those rock eyebrows where it will just like naturally start lifting like this when I start talking, when I start showing emotions in my face. But like, if my face is calm, mind you, I have to try like really hard to get my face calm when I am talking, but I fear it's giving sisters. It was worth it. Will I go back for the touch up? I literally will have to keep you guys updated. So I got it done on Thursday. Today is Monday. So it is day 5 of this healing process. And that's the other part of the video I need to tell y'all about. I definitely chose the wrong time to get this done. I should have done this during the winter. We are going through a heat wave right now. Do you know what it is like when you have oily skin and you cannot wash your face properly during a heat wave? Mind you, I just washed my face to the best of my ability, because you can't get your eyebrows wet. So that's why, like, you have to wash the bottom half of your face. You have to wash your forehead like this. But you can't, like, go in like you would when you are actually washing your face. I just did that. And I feel like I am already getting oily. I promise you, I'm going to look like I ran a marathon in an hour or 2. But again, I have to see the process through. So I just have to go through with it. I would think by day 5, I would start peeling, but I'm not. I'm not peeling yet. Obviously, the brows have gotten darker. They are supposed to get a little darker, then they're supposed to peel, get a little lighter, and then when it fully heals, it fully sets, you will have like the true color your eyebrows are supposed to be. So it really takes like 14-ish days. Like, that's how long you really have to trust the process to see the full outcome. But I know after like 7 days, you can put makeup on and whatnot, but of course, even then, like, still don't get it wet. So I really won't be able to put makeup on and like really get an idea of what my face is going to look like until at least the end of this week. But so far, so good. Following directions. I haven't experienced any itching yet. Fingers crossed that it's not that bad, because the first time around, I think that's what I disliked the most the first time that I got my eyebrows microbladed. It was the itching. But no peeling yet. no itching. I'm ready for this process to be over. I feel like the roles have reversed. First time around, it wasn't that big of a deal actually getting it done. It was the healing process that was irritating me. This go around, baby, that the procedure itself hurt. So far, the healing process, I'm not really experiencing anything. Now, if it stays this dark, I might start getting a little nervous because that's real dark for your eyebrows to be when you ain't got no makeup on. But I feel like I'm probably gonna start peeling within the next day or two, and then, you know, we'll start getting the real outcome of this. You know what? I just start getting nervous. That's why I gotta stop talking. I am literally just trusting the process as we go along right now. So I will keep you updated on how this is going. Let me know in the comments down below if you have gotten your eyebrows microbladed, your experience, anything I should keep an eye out on. I feel like, again, so far, so good. But let me know anything that you have to say in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.